What is up, everybody? We are not forgetting to unmute this time. Welcome back to the third night in a row of Scuttle Crab Draft League, week number 2. This is Les Force, everyone's fifth favorite gunker on the scene, on the cast. Joined with me is Bear, the other half of Bear Force 1. How are we doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. My fifth favorite gunker. I'm excited for some games here today. We get to see some frequent flyers around. We have Breadwater making his stream debut this go around. Boy with Apples again. Both of those people coming off their second their Haddle Season 2 win. So I am excited to see what they got going for it.
Shout out to Ominous Penguin in the chat saying that I'm their favorite gunker. Now, I feel like you should put yourself first, right? But that's neither here nor there. I won't say anything to anybody. Looks like we're already out into the draft for game number 1. Got to lock back in. Now, TUXEDO Magnum, I do believe they have a couple of ban losses just due to having I think a sub or 2 for game number 1. So they're down a couple. I think they did the Kane ban as a bit of an assist to the Freebirds who forgot to click Kane. Of course, Kane ban against Sorrow, always a staple. Tarek and Twitch can be your other bans, so a little bit spicy on that side.
Little bit spicy for sure. Twitch ban is interesting. I'm not familiar with Bandit's game. I think that might be one of his masters.
I think I played against Bandit and Xibs, and I do think Twitch was one of their most played chips, so it definitely makes sense to me. I guess maybe they just don't have any bans in game number 1. Kaisa currently going to be the hover for Boy with Apples, staple pick, and we'll see if that is what's going to be locked in.
Yeah, as we know, can I go with Apples? Showing up early here. Kaisa is always a great pick when you're playing with Apples. He loves to go forward. So picking up Kaisa is a good idea. J4 slammed.
I think we see Sorrow on J4 duty quite a lot, and it's going to be linked up with the Caitlyn. I feel like this is a pretty strong 1-2 so far coming out from a TUXEDO Magnum. Paired up with a strong support, get that shove, and looks to be a promising early bot side in favor of them. We'll see if it's locked in. All this could be for nothing if they pivot, but they do not, and it's gonna be Kate. I imagine they pair it with like a Karma or a Nico, something that wants to get the shove, get prio. But we will cross that bridge when we get there.
For sure, I like the J4 Caitlyn a lot. It's gonna be kind of hard to lock down Kaisa, but Caitlyn obviously is super big upfront damage. We're gonna see the Diana come out from that's probably jungle.
Would have to assume for Arctic.
Yeah,
Arctic had a really good week number 1. Believe they do find themselves being a big fan of the Diana. I actually think it's a good matchup for Jarvan, so more of a confidence pick there, I think, coming out for Arctic. But it is strong. Likely going to see a support pairing here. Go blind, and it's actually going to be Yone, which is
for Breadwater.
For Yone Breadwater already coming out early.
Breadwater and Yone, it didn't find success on the Time Wizards, mostly because someone ran it down during the games every time he picked it. It was different people, different times. But it's probably his best champion, his second best champion, maybe. I am a fan.
Yeah, he's really good on these 80 melee skirmishing style champions, but it's going to be the Talia pickup into it coming out here for dinner. So I'm interested to see what TUXEDO Magnum looks the value here, because obviously top lane counter is like your standard on red side, right? But you pick this Caitlyn, you probably want to pair it with something really strong in the support role. And so to me, maybe blinding that makes a little bit of sense. We'll just have to wait and see what they want to do.
Yeah, I think you're looking to get rid of you're gonna get rid of the Urgot early. I mean, we know that Zen plays a lot of Lee Sin and Alawi, I think, a lot of split pushers. We could also see a Yorick ban coming out right here. I would imagine that they want to take away Nautilus, or just like your typical engage champion support champ that they just don't want to see out of like the 5 or 6. Is kind of what I think, because I mean, unless you're showing top on 4 here.
And there's the Olaf ban as well. Kind of Vacant's 1-2. Of course, elephant in the room, Vacant is my minion's top laner, so familiar with the champ pool pretty well. Kind of got a good sense of what they're looking at here. Won't, spill the beans for the cast, of course, but those are definitely those 2 preferred champions. We'll see what the red side pick is going to be. If it's going to be support, is it going to be top lane? Who knows?
I would imagine with this current ban pool, we may be looking Scion here for the side of the free birds if it's up. Bacon's very, very good at that champ. It goes in, which is exactly what they want. And then from the Tuxedo Magnum, I imagine this is just like Karma or something. Zillion!
The Zillion takeaway coming out for Tuxedo Magnum. Not what I think of as a traditional pairing with the Caitlyn by any means. Does have a lot of value though into Yone, into the Diana though. So I see the vision. We'll see.
I also see the vision. I hate Zillion. I hate that champ.
That's a bit of a
I
dweeb
hate that
champ.
champ so bad. It is such a dweeb champ. We're gonna see Leona. That's what I thought would be best. I think that you can go from like Vacant's pool that I know. I mean, Aatrox is a pretty big one right here. I think. Always can go the Scion though if you want to lean a little bit towards that.
Yeah, I don't think they like desperately need the beef front line. You got the Leona, you got the Diana, who's probably gonna go the more skirmishy style build. But it's going to be Malphite for Vacant Tech.
Certainly, this doesn't go unpunished.
I mean, do we think Zen has the Silas in the bag? I mean, there's a lot of good ultis on blue side.
Mundo counters Mal. I mean, Mundo could be good here.
R5 Mundo has a lot of value. We'll see if it comes
Mundo
out here.
Does have a lot of value.
For Zen, we're getting nothing, and then there's the Silas.
There it is. All right. Zen saying that he wants to throw down. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the Mundo or the Malphite Silas like counter pick. It's not really for the lane itself because I'm pretty sure the lane's like not that good for Silas, but just the access to the ultimate just makes it such a difficult matchup, and I will have to let them know that production is always R.
Productions always are.
Production always are. You never gotta ask. Looks like the rest of them are ready, so we should be getting out onto the Rift here straight away. But Leona R, Malphite R, Yone ult, even the Diana ult could all be really, really good stuff. For what we're assuming is Zen on the Silas. It could be J4 top and Silas jungle. It could be Talia jungle, Silas mid. But if I was a gambler, which I am,
J4 support,
well,
J4 support, Talia jungle, Zillion mid, Silas top, Caitlyn AC.
Is that unpatriotic of you in the chat, Slippy?
Isn't Slippy Canadian?
I don't know.
Wait, that's 3 Canadian. Wait, whoa. Hold the fucking phone.
I couldn't tell you the the polar bears. I don't think that's Canadian. It's not like the poles.
I mean, Canada goes pretty high up there, right?
Well, yeah, but not all the way to the North Pole.
Yeah, but like there's polar bears and like that.
Or is it
the
the
very
South Pole?
north part of Canada?
I don't know if that's true.
No, they definitely have polar bears in Canada.
Well, now I have to look it up.
What do you?
Well, AI says that there are, so I'm inclined to think that there's not. Because AI is
really?
dumb.
We have to go to artificial intelligence instead of the guy named Bear.
Well, no, the problem. I mean, it's not that I went out to find AI's answer, right? Like I Google it, and then AI forces
Takes over
the answer at the top.
I gotcha.
Scuttle is, of course, anti-artificial intelligence, as we could see with the wonderful Tuxedo Magnum logo, drawn by hand. Really beautiful stuff. And now our chat's just talking about bears and onesies and anti-American stuff.
Anti-American. How anti-American can one get? Don't answer that.
We can like have a little bit of a competition, I think.
Life is too short for fear.
I'll have to figure that out. I don't know if my Tibbers had it. So I'm just throw it on just for the. I'm
Yeah.
sure where it's at exactly.
Come on, I won't hurt you. I promise.
Yeah, there's at least one league I can think of with some less than stellar artificial intelligence content. Unfortunately, that league I mean, it's dead, right? Is it really streaming?
Certainly, we can talk about it, right? I don't even remember what it's called. I can't think of that. I can't think of the acronym.
Shout out to Cuddle Bear, former teammate of mine in the Warden division of said league. May have been some tough times, terrible league, but it led to the minions. So in a way, it all worked out.
Did it lead to the minions?
Well, I mean, had I not teamed with Cuddle,
Eclipse.
well, no.
Oh, I get you. I got you.
Because the minions needed a replacement ADC, and I hadn't teamed with Cuddle prior to New Origins Direction. I think that's what it was called. In LXC, may it rest 6 feet under. I heard there's like a lot of fanfare for the Cuddle Bear fan club, but it's a hard.
Dude, that's what I heard.
It's a hard club to get into. I think it's one of those like you have to know someone who's already in the club to like give you the app type of situation.
But like, where do I like if I'm not in the club per se, but like we're friends on Facebook? Like, certainly that means something, right?
That's true. I'm not friends with the. Well, actually, I deactivated my Facebook, so maybe I'm not even really the. It's not the best example. I'm not even sure if I'm friends on Discord, to be honest. But friends on Discord doesn't really mean much.
NX Angel is 6 feet deep enough for. Oh man. And now we lay in wait for our 3-minute timer. All right. Who is dying first?
It's of course a favorite game of ours. My early prediction is going to be Arctic, and here's why. If you're uninitiated, right? A lot of people here in Scuttle. There's a lot of new faces, right? Arctic is one of them, but I've grown to learn how Arctic likes to play the game. And really, if you think about youngster Joey or Taichi, Tish, as some may call it,
Good God.
They play very, very similar, but I almost think Arctic is more like there's a higher need to be institutionalized with the jungle principles. I think Arctic is going to potentially invade on the first camp. If not, certainly within the first couple of minutes.
On the first camp?
Yeah, like he will just run up, try to steal your red buff, and like if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. He is a psychopath in some would say all the right ways, and some would say all the wrong ways. So that's my prediction. I think it's going to be Arctic going for an invade and dying.
I'm a fan of that. Seems very, very logical of you. I think this bot lane is gonna get scrappy. I'm going Caitlyn's dying first.
There you have it. Now we didn't really talk too much about these actual comps on what we like, what we don't like. I think I'm gonna go like, red, white, and blue. Go Freebirds for game number 1. I like their comp. They've got a lot of go buttons, and in Scuttle so far this season, we've seen that go buttons go far. And really, it's just a little bit harder on red side to get those fights going. Yeah, we gotta get our views up as a new. We had them on our Dead Name channel, I believe.
Whoa, that's true. We'll have to. I think we can set it up after the stream. Don't quote me on it.
Oh, if that's the case, we probably could have done that when we set up the title 2 hours ago. But that's
after the stream. We have to do this stream, so we're missing a day.
Oh, I see. And Angel, I think that's a great call. True, if we stick around long enough, there'll probably be some promotions in the chat. Got a couple. They usually come through every hour. They usually say how dead the chat is and how they can help out. Yeah, I like Freebird's comp this game. I think thinking back to week 1, TUXEDO Magnum lost, if my memory serves correct, and I think the Freebirds beat the Emerald Lions. So,
which I heard was a fluke. But like that's what sources say.
that's what, yeah. Well, you can never really trust sources, right?
Yeah, true. Just like you can't trust AI. Also, I just want to say it's so hard not to cheer for Breadwater, in my opinion. So that's probably what I'll be doing. Cheering for Breadwater.
Look, Breadwater, great player. Obviously, he's an IRL. I've known him a long time. Pretty great to hang out with in person. Some would say, one of my favorite mid laners that I've played with in my time in competitive. No time to check out the skin game though, as we're already out onto the Rift for game number 1. Freebirds, TUXEDO Magnum. Again, this is the Baron division rescheduled game. There was a Dragon division game rescheduled yesterday, and we'll see. Time controls off, and looks like we got a little bit of action here in the bot side.
You will have to stream because 1 second's fine.
Oh, that is a great point that I did not think about. 1 second to the chat. You're not actually. You can still see it. I can see on Streamlabs. See, you had me so focused on not having my mic muted that I forgot about that component. You should be able to see, right?
I mean, last time you did such a great intro, it was just so sad to see you. Like, it was just, a single tear fell off my face during that time.
Yeah. There's a lot of craziness in the jungle here. Arctic and Sorrow. I do, while we got a little bit of a lull state, I think Sorrow had a pretty good second half of last season. I think that they played, because they got thrown to the wolves, a little bit. Last season it was just one big league, 10 teams, and as a bit of a Kane one trick, kind of had to learn the ropes as the season went on. But I thought they played pretty well as it went along, and I was not surprised to see them drafted up here into Baron. And I mean, take a look at this Diana here at 130 is looking to invade the Raptors, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Just going to flip the game at the Raptors, potentially look for the red buff afterwards. Gonna have to see if directed cam will show us that play or if we're just gonna have to manually do it here. And directed cam not gonna show it to us, so we are going to peel this off here. Is going to get out there with the red buff. So Arctic knows where Sorrow is going to go over with the EQ. Direct cam still not showing us, and Sorrow has to get pushed off here. An early advantage here to the Diana.
It's actually so funny that you predicted that exactly.
Yeah. Early advantage to the Diana. Now J4 does have to meander their way towards the bot side of the map. Interesting thing to note, Diana went Dark Harvest, so they are not going the bruiser, tank adjacent build. They are going to go one shot. And actually, look at Arctic is now ganking in the mid lane on the mini map, is going in onto Dinner, gets the EQ off, gets a good bit of damage off, but not going to get a whole lot more out of that one.
Yeah, it's a super. I mean, other than the my god,
I'm just mini map watching. Arctic is now just going to the enemy blue buff. This dude is a psychopath.
He actually hasn't hit a single camp of his yet.
Nope.
Oh wait.
And now Vacant Tech forcing out the flash from Zen. Sorrow now going to get dashed in on there. Is going to steal it away. Gets the level 3 advantage onto Sorrow. We are at 3 minutes and Arctic has not hit a camp of their own. E for the forcing out the flash from Arctic. Dashes away. Has no flash. Redwater is going to be able to get them out. But now on the bot side, Bandit gets engaged on there by the Leona, forcing out the cleanse and the flash. A lot of early summoners getting burned here.
What the fuck is going on? No, I mean, Arctic's finally gonna go hit his own camps. So maybe, we're gonna see this large CS lead. He lost his Gromp, he lost his Raptors, he lost his Krugs. Like, it's poverty. He's homeless.
Now it is, but at the same time, Arctic hasn't really been farming his own camps, and so not necessarily gonna bleed into too much of a lead just yet here. Sorrow is going to pick up this bot Scuttle. Could always head back to the top side, since they should know that Arctic started their Raptor. So it should only be a couple camps down here. Obviously, though, the focus is on the mental tax that Sorrow is facing into this perma invade style. Dinner looking to get that reset off as Saro's going to head towards that top side.
For sure. It looks like we are Arctic's pathing towards the Scuttle right now just to make sure he gets the top one. Yeah, what an insane start to what an insane psychopathic start to this fucking game.
And that's really just been the talk of the whole game so far. There hasn't really been a whole lot happening elsewhere. I mean, that play that forced out the Caitlyn sums, kind of due to that, is Caitlyn's going to get flashed in on there by Tiny Shoes, forcing out the net. So Tiny Shoes going to take a couple of tower shots, get stunned up, not quite in range though. Boy, Appleton takes a tower shot, forcing out the flash with the Caitlyn Q, and they bit off a little bit too much there. Now we're back to the top side where Vacant and Zen are going to scrap it out. We do see that Vacant got off an early reset, picked up a Negatron cloak, whereas just a Ruby Crystal and a pot.
Mantle.
Or that, yeah, that's the same thing. It's going to evolve into a Negatron Cloak, probably.
SMH.
Yeah, this is actually... so Prince kind of had a tough go of things after he left FlyQuest. Didn't really have that much success over in the LC... or I think it was LPL. So it's kind of jobless for a while. Has ended up here in Scuttle as a sub. Not even a starting gig.
Not even a starting gig. Oh, we're gonna see a big trade.
Flash in with the flash slow. Tiny Shoe's gonna engage there. Now Saro can get either kill here. Is gonna not get the flag and drag, but it is going to be a kill. Goes over to Prince though. First blood to TUXEDO Magnum.
That is a crazy. That's a the hardest Zillion combo.
The flash is slow.
That is so funny. Diana has yet to reset. That is true. 39 minutes. Or 39 CS. 5 minutes 50. Hasn't reset yet.
Should, I would imagine, do their bot side here into a reset. They're going to be sitting on quite a bit of money, as there's going to be the engage by Malphite onto Silas. Going to counteract with the Malphite R on their end. So Silas will survive, but Vacant will take that as a W.
Yeah, Wave's coming back into him. I mean, he's like chill. I mean, he's chilling. I mean, that wave's coming back into him. He's not going to lose that much CS. Zen is going to be dropping probably an entire 2 waves. So not a great start for our Silas counterpick so far.
Well, no, and that's kind of where I feel like it's just not even that great, like a lane, right? Like you're just not the best. Like I feel like Malphite, in my mind, kind of struggles in the champions zone to constantly like. Or doesn't struggle in the champs want to fist fight. You know, he's down to like slow you down, you know, hit the E, hit the W, just kind of wail on you. And Silas like isn't that great in the early game at dealing with that. So it makes a lot of sense to me that Vacant's up in CS, has the Spectre's cowl now. Actually, my dearest mistake for calling it a Negatron cloak. I really do apologize.
God, what's the point, man? Casters don't know the name of items.
And Diana is actually going for one of those challenges where you don't reset until you have an item. It's going to start up the dragon here.
I mean, what? How much gold? Though. Hit X? How much gold is she sitting on?
1900.
2K? The casual. Can she even... What? What level are we? 6? So she can do it, right?
I mean, there's nothing stopping her with Jarvan on the top side, right? Not real punish, and it is going to be that dragon taken away. Silas Malphite's going to continue wailing on each other here, but Vacant Tech getting the better ends of these. Dash in there with the Yone ult. Fate sealed. Dinner has to flash away. Zenith Blade not going to connect from Tiny Shoes.
Yeah, Cuddle makes a great point. He's playing like this even with Dark Harvest.
I think Zen has to be a little careful here. Malphite's ult is nearly up. Dinner sticking around is kind of crazy here to me as Prince is here with the slow. Gets engaged there on though by the Leona. Saru is here, does have the Cataclysm. Does he look to go in here? Yone able to dash away. Vacant Tech casts a flash out from the tower. Did ult under the tower. Can pick up the solo kill though. Now we're immediately back to the bot side. Flash out from Caitlyn. Does have ace in the hole. Will it be enough? Fade away kill. One for, well, that's what, 2 kills, or no, 1 for 1. That's what it ended up being in total. But fancy stuff there from Bandit, and now Saru and Arctic are immediately going to scrap up here on this top side lead. Diana has finally gotten a reset off, picks up that first grub, and is now scrapping here with the Jarvan. This does go the way of Jarvan if it goes extended, but the Moonlight Vigil is going to connect there. Saru is low, likely going to have to try to get out, is going to use the Cataclysm, but they will fall, and it's going to be Grub secured here by Arctic.
Tactical pork chop just immediate. Doesn't Conk J4 win this?
Definitely should have won it. Is going to be one grub
Wait.
taken away there by Dinner. Arctic is forced to flash over the wall, as is Breadwater. 2 walls. Opposite sides. Arctic. Arctic.
No, you can back. You can just back, big dog.
Have you seen the question mark?
No, you can just
Question mark.
back. A sacrifice that didn't need to be made.
Fell on the sword for absolutely nobody. Yeah, but they do get the 2 grubs. They have that feat advantage. Next kill is going to be the feats of warfare, as Breadwater and Dinner scrapping up here. Snap back. A lot of damage here from this Yone, despite no damage items.
Very, yeah. Well, I mean, like 3 daggers. He's going the London opening.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just 3 shanks in the pocket.
Oh, like Jack the Ripper, I see.
Oh, I don't think like Jack the Ripper.
What?
Didn't he like? I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable comparing Breadwater to Jack the Ripper.
I
don't
mean, I
think.
feel like there's like a lot of similarities, though, for sure, between their playstyles.
Maybe I'm confused. No, yeah.
This has definitely been one of the games of all times here so far. They're going to go back and watch this cast and have no idea how we got to any of the places that we got. Zen gets engaged on Arctic is there with the Moonlight Vigil, and that's going to be first feats of warfare over to the Freebirds. Right place, right time there by Arctic.
Problems should be broken up into little pieces.
Someone's saying that you need a PR rep in the chat.
I mean,
Or
really, I'm not
Colson.
really interested in Sethi as a PR rep. I think I'm more interested in Sethi as I'll just actually hold that thought. Asaro sees the proxy, sees the Diana invading the Krugs. He sees a big wave top lane to go and get, though. And now, actually, I'm back to the bot lane. I'm not actually interested in Sethi as a PR rep. I think I'm really interested in Sethi as a grocery store manager. It seemed like he really has that mentality down pat. I mean, price gouging the poor. You know, like he was a menace from what I heard.
This is just so. We have so many quotes. So many quotes, and we're only 11 minutes into this game.
So Dragons in a minute.
Dragons in a minute.
Would be the feats
I
of
mean-
strength if Freebirds pick it up.
Very true. We got Lichbane on Diana. I have no idea if that's good. It sounds good.
I mean, when you're playing like this, it's good as the Fate Seal comes out.
let's
Dinner
go.
is going to get tapped there. Uses the Seismic Shove to get away, but now they find themselves on the wrong side of the Rift. EQ, Flagging Drag connects there by Sorrow. Going to be 2 levels down, though, is a little bit of a tough fight, and Yone does have Berserker Greaves and the Vamp Stars. They are basically full build. Cataclysm into the Seismic
Oh, it
Shove.
was one
Not going to
HP,
lead to
bro.
a kill,
That's
though,
sad.
and Sorrow is able to get out. But with that, Dragon probably going to go over to Arctic and Freebirds.
Q-Flash. No, he doesn't have it.
And that's going to be Diana getting
wait, Zen.
flipped under the tower. Goes in with the Moonlight Vigil. The ult. Prince
Oh, he's
ulted
1
himself
HP.
on accident, but it leads to a 1-for-1. But a shutdown goes over, and now Prince trying to hold Breadwater off of his tower. Not going to be able to do so.
I'm so close. Sorrow lived on like 1 HP right there.
Yeah.
What's our CS difference? So we're 2-0 on Caitlyn, and we're like even CS, so it's not terrible.
And I mean, for how much of a, let's just call it a nuisance that Arctic was being, really not up that much over the J4. Bandit gonna find themselves in trouble here. The Solar Flare not gonna connect. Xenoblade not able to connect. Sorrow is running, but Sorrow is far. That is being tanked up there by Leona. Is going to have to flash out. Will still die though to the J4, and this will likely be a double kill here for Sorrow. 2-for-1 in the end. Will the Q connect? Yes, it will. Back to the top side, and it looks like Malphite has had their ultimate stolen. Both of them have ults, but Zen is low and Malphite is not. We'll see if Vacant is looking to feel themselves here.
You know, this could be the.
And that's going to be the ult under the
There it
tower.
is.
Vacant is taking up the damage, has to flash
he's-
out. Didn't opt to use their ultimate, and it's going to look like we're going to have a
Sunfire
50-50 at the Dragon. It's going to be picked up there by Dinner. No junglers needed, and Arctic will flash over. I feel like we just saw them flash there. It's going to be a gift to the Caitlyn, and 1 dragon apiece. Feats of strength have not been decided. Wait, were they trying to help us out with views? What happened?
No, they said come get me to 50 followers. So I
Oh, well, we could have
banned
helped him out as the Fate Seal comes out there from the Yone. Not going to be slowed down there by the Zillion and Caitlyn. They're doing a lot of damage, though. Dinner is now finding themselves in a bad spot. Siphon Shove going to get both apples under the tower. Going to take up one shot. Has to flash out. Going to survive. I mean, really, we need the, like, it's like a symbiotic relationship, right?
Well, it's like a sports. It literally does nothing with League of Legends.
Oh, well, it's like
sports podcast.
yeah, it's like
and this guy's a Cowboys fan.
Well, it's like cross.
No.
It's expand your horizons, get different audiences. I don't really see the issue here. Prince
I don't know.
is not long for this world.
He's
Uses
dead.
a Zillion. Our Bandit is here.
that's
Sorrow
right.
is here. Teleport coming through here from Breadwater. Zillion flashes away. Solar Flare does connect. Flagging Drag going to get them out. And that's going to be it. No one dies there.
Yeah, that's one thing about Breadwater's game is that he is not slow on the TPs. He sees a play, and he just shoots. And I can respect that.
Now, what
it
do we
saved me
think-
many a times.
What do we think of this Roa build for Silas?
I
I know
mean,
that Dream is rolling in his grave as soon as he like sees this, but
Yeah,
it doesn't seem.
I think
It doesn't seem like the right call.
I would have to agree. I would just go.
Sorrow is here. Malphite does have the Unstoppable Force. Flying Drag not going to connect there. It's going to take these two an awfully long time to kill a Malphite. And with Arctic on the way, we do see Vayntech goes in onto Sorrow. Does not have the Flying Drag. Has to force out the Flash from the Moonlight
Ooh,
Vigil.
that's TP
And
from
now the
Talia.
Teleport coming through from Dinner to save the rest of their team. We're seeing a lot of these cross-map TPs.
Yeah, that's traded. That is going
Dinner
to
has
be
to flash out. The
Dinner
Zenith
fla-
Blade
Oh,
is going to
stop.
connect. Dinner will fall here. Is there anyone that can save him? I don't believe there is. The double seismic shove. I
He
take it back.
lives.
Massive play there from Dinner. And now there's reinforcements. Flash out from Zen. And now does Sorrow look to go back in for more? Yes, it looks like he does. The stun connects there from
45.
Leona. They have the Flagging Drag is going to connect there. Cataclysm onto Arctic. Dunks on top. Leona trapped in the pit. 5 members strong here, and it's just a Leona. Not long for the world, but meanwhile on the bot
Wow.
side, Kaisa picks up that first turret. And now Yone is here over the wall doing a lot of damage here. Flying Drag going to get them out. And we'll see if they look for more.
Yeah, they do still need to be careful. I mean, like, Jones on board.
Oh, the Fate Seal
Oh,
not
dead.
quite going to connect there, but he should still be able to pick up the kill. He's trying his best. Flagging Drag gets him out by the skin of
with
his
the
teeth. And now
roof.
so much damage
Wait.
coming through the Rift Herald. Doing a lot of damage, and Yone has no way out of this pit. He's going to have to go over there. The snap going
Oh,
to
he
connect
caught
from the
him.
Silas. Ace in the hole, not going to get the kill, but Silas will pick that one up, and it is now 9-5 in the kill count.
Wow. What a turn of a fight. We're still down gold, which is intriguing. I guess it's a CS diff across the board. We have mid and top. Zen, Vacant might
In
be
a little bit of trouble.
too big for his britches.
Has the ultimate coming up here soon. Flagging Drag not going to connect there.
Oh.
Vacant, if you can dodge away from this engage from the Silas, they're actually going to opt in
Wait.
with the ultimate
Wait.
doing so much damage here on the Malphite. Not going to be able to pick up that kill.
Oh.
Arctic is now here 1-on-4. Moonlight Vigil onto Sorrow. Not going to be it. Bandit able to pick that one up. And now your gold is even, and Rift Herald likely going to be picked up here by red side.
You know, I mean, if there's one thing you can say about Arctic is that he's down for the cause. Oh, that's going to be Solar Flare and miss the Zenith Blade. No play on the mid lane. Still no Rift Herald taken after 4 minutes of fighting, it feels like.
Now-
so...
I do want to say that I was talking to Vacant Tech a little bit because these two played together in the low budget league, which some of you may be familiar with, back in like winter last year, so about a year ago. And Vacant told me that Arctic has evolved since then. Less about the flips, less about the demonic behavior. Told me he's leveled up, but we've seen this game. Seems like
it's all demonic.
we've fallen back into old habits, and it started out really strong, but it has since,
we get Rift though. I mean, we're just hitting Rift.
yeah.
Oh, is Zen dead here?
Zen gets engaged on the Fate Seal, not gonna be able to get them out here. It
Oh.
actually goes back into the play. So much damage coming through from Yone. Assist from Leona. Redwater can be able to pick that one up, and now the Rift Arrow down to 2,000. So it's actually gonna be picked up there by the Freebirds, and that should be the feats in their favor.
Yeah, I mean, we can make a play. Malphite committed to P already. Has Flash available. Unstoppable Force available soon. Gonna steal his ADC's wave because fuck him.
10 seconds on the Silas. Does have teleport. I don't know if they have access to the Malphite ultimate. But the Dragon's going to be started up here right away. Boy with Apples, Yone, and Arctic going to do so much damage to this objective. I don't know if there's anything that red side can do about this, but they are going to look to teleport in. We are going to have a 5-on-5. Sorrow has to try and get in here. Down to the Dragon will fall here before the teleport even comes through, and now they have to try and run their way out. Malphite ult doesn't look like, or the Silas is just getting their ultimate back up, so I'm not sure they're going to be able to continue this play. Vacant might have to use their ult to get out. Malphite R is stolen. The Flagging Giant connects her onto Vacant Type, uses the Malphite ultimate there, and now they engage, forcing out the flash from Boy with Apples. But the Dragon still secured there by the Freebirds. They got what they came for.
Yeah, it was a nice little tempo play that kind of, it went from going crazy, just trying to go, like, constantly trying to fight topside, into a secure rift, into a secure Dragon. Trying to extend this objective lead that they have. Feats of strength, where? Oh, we're on blue side already.
Yeah, they were picked up.
And
now that I'm thinking about it, I actually think they were claimed a long time ago. They were claimed during that Kaisa taking the bot turret. All the way back.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure Freebirds... I think the Freebirds got the first 3 kills. I might be wrong. You know, this game's been such a... Like my brain has turned to mush, I think, is really where I'm at.
All the fighting, and there's only a 500 gold difference.
Mm-hmm. Now that Roa is starting to tick over towards its max. A lot of chat in the chat is sorry, not going to opt to go in there about this Roa and its validity. I mean, ultimately, I think there is some validity. It's just there's something about a mage, skirmisher going Roa. It just feels bad, right?
Just pain.
It's just like sacrilegious
Pain
a little
and suffering. Yeah. I don't know. I guess he has to fill the top lane role a little bit by going. I don't know. I'm just trying to cope now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going proto belt.
I mean, as like a recent Silas enthusiast, it's definitely just all damage no matter what.
Pretty much. 6 Roa attacks.
Sounds pretty bad.
Only.
Well, I mean, you can get to what level 24
Dude,
is engaged there from Leona
Roa.
By themselves, though. Tiny Shoe's in a bit of a rough spot. Does get chain CC'd there. Sorrow on the wrong side of the rift as well. Solar Flare is going to connect. Flash out from Sorrow. Bandit on a killing spree. Can they get anything done with that, though? It's 25 seconds on this Leona. Sorrow is super, super low, though, and Malphite still has their ultimate. It feels risky to me.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a call of all time for sure. We have the Solar Flare available for Silas. No, doesn't rip it, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate the calm.
I think with these two teams on the rift, I'm no longer, caution's thrown to the wind. If it seems like the wrong call, I'm almost expecting them both to make said call.
Does that make it the right call?
Well, it's like, do 2 wrongs make a right? I think it's 3 lefts make a right.
I actually just have to think about it. Now I'm confused.
So, picture a square, right?
No, yeah, because it would be, right? So you go.
Mm-hmm. Bit of a lull, Dragon here at a minute 30. Mountain Soul feels pretty big here for both these teams.
Incredible.
Right now the advantage is to the Freebirds. The game though feels pretty darn even to me.
Dude, did you notice the Zillion build yet?
Nope, and
I'm just gonna
pretend like I didn't see it.
I didn't even see it. It's so good. I actually just looked at it. That is so funny.
So surely the base is ability haste, right?
Oh, I mean for sure, right?
But wouldn't you just benefit from a cosmic drive? Am I? Sorrow walking into death. Goodbye, Sorrow. Gets the Cataclysm onto 3 members. Has no flash. Does have the Zillion ult, though. And will be able to get out, actually. And look at the teleport. And now the Zillion R is going to take their Moonlight Vigil onto Bandit. Gonna force out the flash. And now look at Zen. Picked up that kill. And this fight is actually kind of turning their way. We see Tony coming. Berto's over the top. It's the massive fate sealed. And everybody's falling. Zen flashes over the wall. Dinner has just now gotten here. But the members of TUXEDO MAGNUM are so low. Boy with Apples gets sent up there. And now all that is left is this Dinner on the Talia. It's going to fall here. Double kill Boy with Apples. Forcing out the flash from Dinner. Boy with Apples running under the tower. Seismic shot to get 2 members, but it's a triple kill and an ace for TUXEDO or for Freebirds. Oh my god.
Oh my god! What a play. I thought it was looking so terrible. That's just the icon taken. Holy smokes.
You know, if Zillion had a completed item there, maybe they win that.
And that play, it was so close. But Talia was so far, I don't think they had the teleport. And if they did, they teleported in just a little too late. And somehow it goes all the way of Freebirds. They pick up this dragon. They pick up the Adicon.
Guys.
A little fade away on the on the dragon. And the Rift Herald, meanwhile, is just charging down this mid wave.
Yeah, correct mid is I mean, I think that's my least, like, losing mid turret, my least favorite thing to lose. That it just feels so terrible.
I feel like I dislike losing the game more personally, but
Well, that like doesn't count. Obviously, I'm gonna like that less. I've been doing it a lot recently.
me too.
Uh,
Now, here's I guess a concern I have with the Zillion build. They're kind of full build at this point.
yeah, well, I was thinking like, I mean, like, what does Zillion need other than CDR, right? So like,
I mean, pink words.
oh.
I feel like that'd be a
No,
nice thing
yeah,
for
I'm now
support
seeing
to
the
have.
issue. I am now seeing the issue.
As Tiny Shoes maybe caught out here there a little bit, gets it up there by the seismic shove. Zenith Blade is going to get them out.
Wait.
Solar Flare on top of one, but this Zillion is so tanky with those 4 Kindle Gems, going to be able to get out there as well. Yone, Fate Seal on to 2 members. Malviner over the top there. Prince is dead. Dinner is dead. Arctic is chasing, and the Baron is on the Rift, and I expect him to go for it.
Just, I don't know, man.
That's a, I mean, great find. Ended up, that's just gonna be the Baron, gonna pop over and hit the blast
Zenith
blade.
Blade doesn't connect.
I
Sorrow
was looking.
realizes they got to go in for it. They have the E. They see it's at 4,000, but the flag likely going to expire here soon. Traps over the wall. Not going to be enough. Flag and drag is about to come back up. 2,000. He goes back in, and he's going to be able to steal it away. Sorrow with the Cataclysm. Gets the kill on point with apples, and he's doing a lot of damage. Tiny Shoes goes over the wall, and the Bandit going to fall on that side of the rift, and that is going to be a steal. 2 kills, and multiple members still have that Baron up. What a play from Sorrow.
Saved probably the game. I mean, that puts them right back into contention. They can use this Baron to maybe pick up some of the standing golden towers, even it up a little bit. I mean, holy smokes. Oh my gosh.
That was a real, an absolute fuck you to Arctic for all of those steals. The early invades. Sorrow got, well, we won't say the last laugh because this game is still in favor of the Freebirds. But that's a big, hearty chuckle coming out from Sorrow.
Yeah, like that's like a, you know, you can steal my camps, but you can't steal my Baron. Oh, we actually have a redemption now. Holy, we're evolving.
That's big. That opens up.
Did he sell
item
one?
slot. No, he sold. He had to sell one.
Where?
Because
Redemption
Redemption
4,
doesn't,
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Redemption
only
doesn't
one.
build on a 2, so.
This is so goofy. But like, I mean, now, I mean, he's got the best item in the game now, so. What can you do?
I don't know. I'm truly just at a loss for words in this game. Soul is in a minute and a half. We do still have, I think Barons are on the Kate Zillion, and they're getting resets off now. Have to assume they're going to fight this dragon. Malphite has a big hardy shutdown. Breadwater also on a big shutdown here. These are hard members to kill for very different reasons.
I wonder how much gold we're off on IE. I mean, we gotta be close. It's gotta be here soon.
It's got
Hopefully-
1325. No, because they still need, it's what, a crit cloak and then 675? So they should have it, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's back and forth right now.
Look at that. I don't ever build IE and I still got the numbers like that. Holy.
Wow.
That's not true. I did play Caitlyn earlier in solo queue. Don't check the results. Wasn't my fault, I swear.
Well, I heard that I heard that your support kind of gave you an ultimatum.
He he did. Sure did. Told me to pick a number 1 through 10, and that determined what support I got. They're walking in. It is so hard to walk into this Leona, into this Diana. Q is going to connect there, not do a whole lot. We see Talia's on this top side, does have the teleport, and we see the TP onto this bot side. That is the safest place. Dinner could teleport in. Dragon's up in 15. They have to try and go get this mid lane prio, but that means that the first move is going to be Freebirds here, and you're walking into death. I mean, Malphite, Leona, Diana, and they're going to shred this dragon if you're not here. Zen is far.
That was easy.
And how do you get in? That is the question. 10,000 on this objective. Diana shredding this with the Kaisa. Sorrow's going to have to look to get in here, and it's just going to be gone before the play even starts. The Weaver's Wall connects, but it's going to be Soul picked up there.
I don't know how they kill a Malphite with Mountain Soul. Gonna be honest. Oh, and they lay in wait.
And the unstoppable force into the solar flare, into the 5-man Moonlight Vigil with the Fate Seal over the top. Prince is dead. So many deaths all across the Rift Cataclysm. Everyone's falling on the side of TUXEDO. Magnum Bandit is up, gets the kill onto Boy with Apples. 2 members fell. Zenith Blade with the flash, not able to connect. It ends up being a 3-for-2 in favor of TUXEDO Magnum, but this mid tower should fall as well.
Holy was that? I don't even. I literally don't know how many. There was like 3 people in it. I looked like 5. I have no idea.
I think all 10 members were in that Yone.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh.
Zen is up, Bandit is up, Prince is up in 10 seconds. Can they keep them off here? Malphite R should be available here for Zen if he's able to pick it up.
Oh, he's
Leona taking a lot of tower damage, and now Leona gonna fall here. Solar Flare is going to connect onto the Malphite, but they're gonna dash in onto the Leona, pick up that kill. Massive killer for Zen, and Zen can keep chasing here onto Breadwater, but it is a 2-on-2. Caitlyn is far. Caitlyn taking a lot of damage here from
the knockup. She's dead.
And the Bandit. And it's the Zillion ultimate. Zen is still alive. Vacant is pretty low here. Has to be careful. Might have to burn the flash. Oh, the engage interrupter from Breadwater dashes in. Flash over from Zen. Going to get out. Everyone gets out alive.
Now, I know that was a super exciting play, and then I look over the chat, and Slippy's telling that Caitlyn Jarvan need Bork. Well, surely this can't be the sentence that we're saying.
Well, surely one of those is more egregious than the other.
I think both of them are just as bad. I'm gonna be honest. Slippy said they just can't do that. Like, am I being rage baited? Are you rage baiting me right now?
It's pretty easy to rage bait you, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Whatever.
And there it is. It's just that easy. Baron is in 30. We saw the game get extended by the last one as Zen and Sorrow have a bit of a death brush here. Leona, not the target I think you want to death brush onto.
I mean, you take what you can get right now. If you can kill it quickly, Bandit's going to take down the mid turret, though. We're probably around like 600 gold from Guardian's Angel. We have a pause.
And it looks like it might be a Breadwater DC.
Could you imagine? That's how that would be. I won't even put that in the air. I won't even say it.
Put what out into the air?
No, nothing.
Damn, didn't fall for it.
Didn't. Vanguard error. it's the curse of Ruffian.
Ruffian? I mean, I heard that Ruffian got blackballed from getting streamed.
Whoa.
That's just what the rumor mill said.
I think that's what that. He's in the chat.
Why are you here?
No comment, Your Honor. Well, I mean, we're just excluding exits. Didn't you like pause for like an hour in those?
Well, I guess it comes down to when you define the start of Scuttle 3.
22 minutes. I mean, exits is for sure the start of Scuttle 3. Like, I mean, it's like it's the first thing we do. No, it's Scuttle 3. It's not like the past 2 seasons disappeared. It's just a different. It's just a
rebrand. Just wait till Hollow 7.
Could you imagine someone transitions? They were 35 years old. Someone transitions. Oh, I'm 1 year old.
Well, that's just a crazy thought to put out into the ether for sure.
That's what we just said, basically. It's so funny to me.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, saying HODL's like dead naming, so you know, you might be onto something.
Just saying, there are comparisons.
Learning a lot about ourselves here tonight. learning a lot about the Freebirds. Slippy's been asking for the Freebirds to get streamed every week. Maybe some merit. You're certainly going to get content one way or the other. And who doesn't want to see Breadwater on stream every week, right?
True. True. Big true.
But I have been impressed with Bandit. I do think Bandit's been playing pretty well on this Caitlyn, I believe.
Sorrow too.
I think Sorrow, again, kind of withheld or, withstood, unbreakable mental, dealing with the cheese from Arctic early. Probably now finds themselves ahead on gold. That's kind of what I was thinking, despite all of that. So, definitely kudos to them. And it's been an exciting game either way.
I mean, we're also undercutting the fact that Zen is, the lowest ranked top in Baron, and he did fine. 4-5-3 isn't that big of a, that's nothing to
scoff at.
Nothing to scoff at. He's
Now,
making the plays. He's doing his thing.
one thing that I hate about these pauses, and this is really just like a shout out in the negative way to Tiny Shoes for popping that sweeper, and now all I hear is the sweeper. Just infinitely playing on repeat in my head. Oh, do you have any comments on this from NX Angel Bear?
No comments.
It's one of your many duo partners.
I also just found out that what was it? Hold on. Is it 3-12? That just can't be right. We're 3-12 in ranked. That just doesn't sound right to me. Let me confirm those numbers. Dude, our duo numbers are fine, Joey. Joey, we have a 53% win rate out of 45 games. That's fine. That's a fine amount.
Oh, but if you exclude Renekton and Elise.
Oh, I mean,
It's not really fair to exclude, right?
Yeah, we stopped those games.
Scuttle's all about inclusivity, except if you're apparently a sports, promotion podcast. Apparently, we don't like you and hate you.
Dude, they're Cowboys
we hate your
fans.
guts, I guess. Look, solo queue is it's a tough venture.
Go Birds.
Joey, you are quite literally
There's a reason
you're literally the captain of your team, as we have on pause. Breadwater has connected, and I guess we'll have to save these woe is me talks for another time. And there's the post pause.
Pause. I mean, continue your thoughts.
I mean, Joey's literally the captain of almost every team that he's on. I don't know in what world we're saying I'm never allowed to pick a leasing comp. It is, it's quite literally like your choice.
Oh my gosh. He's got a point.
Baron has spawned. Vision is in favor of the Freebirds.
As long as it's not Zyra, I mean, Joey can pick whatever he wants.
Oh. Malphite ult has been stolen. Well,
hijacked, some would say.
I mean, you're just a fan of oligarchies, but that's a talk for another time. Zen has to be looking here. Seismic Shove connects her onto Arctic, takes a lot of damage here. And do they look to go in here? Breadwater going to do a ton of damage to the Talia, and that's just going to be a solo kill.
Oh my god, he just one-shot that guy. I mean, they just play aggressive and they just get this.
Oh, Sorrow. Boy with Apples goes in. Unstoppable force onto Kaisa, who went in by themselves. Sorrow was able to get out. Apples? And now the engage comes through with the Malphite and the Yone. Everyone's in the fake seal except for Sorrow. Yone is getting all these kills. Arctic is going to pick them up. Double kill. Make it 2 more for Vacant Tech. They are trapped in the pit, but it does not matter. The Wombo combo once again reigns supreme in the Scuttle Crab Draft League, and that's game number 1 to the Freebirds.
Bro, this guy's just too good at the game. Like, what in the... How am I supposed to...
What are you supposed to do, man?
Convince him to pick Karma. I don't know. That might actually be his best
Convince him
champ.
to. Dude, I actually has he? I think I've played with Redwater Karma in comp. Finally won a game on Yon. Let's go. Let's go. Redwater.
Yeah, truly mind control level stuff from Boy with Apples there.
That's
Now, I'm not even addressing. Lot of damage from the Yone.
what is that comp from pasta?
Yeah, that is that's a Breadwater performance.
That is.
Now I
That
think
is indeed. I think Tears back.
I
right?
think that's where we say goodbye. I mean, really, Prince has fallen so far that he can't even get a full series in Scuttle. He's only able to get one game off roll in the support role. Fall far from being, you know, the darling of FlyQuest, you know, Ruffian's idol.
You know what? You know who Ruffian looks like?
This ought to be interesting, but go ahead.
Carzy.
Yeah, I can see it. Thought you were gonna go way worse.
No. I'm pretty sure it's Carzy.
No, it is. Yeah, the Mad Lion Vitality EDC. Believe he's jobless at the moment. He tried. He came to an agreement with Cloud9, but they said no.
Those are my favorite. I love those. They're just so funny. Darvin Ham has come to an agreement with the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have declined.
And there is Tier. We'll
Oh,
see.
he does play in EMEA. Wait, it says the plays for Vitality.
I don't think that is accurate.
That is what fandom is saying.
He might be. Maybe he did. Maybe I forgot. I mean, I don't exactly watch LEC a ton. I know that he was on Vitality like last year, but it does look like he is on the team, and maybe he was just rage baiting.
Yes, Ruffian, you do look like Carzy. That's what I was saying. I know, Tiny Shoes. It's robbery. Sue this guy.
When did? Never mind. That's a talk for another day. They are going to be staying on red side, which I love because that means I don't have to do anything.
And our Zillion One Trick has spoken. He should have went Shirelius.
I do. So taking a look at these drafts, because I've switched over to the screen as we wait for the next. There will need to be links. Or wait, actually, I lie. There, they switched it over. Before I switch it off, I do think that this game came down to just kind of hard to execute on the side of Tuxedo Magnum. Jarvan a little homeless, if you will. It's a little tough. There weren't really any other good go buttons with them outside of stealing the Malphite ult. So maybe with Tier that changes up a little bit. We'll have to see. They're keeping on the same sides, and I believe they will get at least a ban back this time. Or maybe I'm mistaken.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I think you. Yeah, I guess they. Well,
They lose.
yes. So I think
lose the
still.
first three.
They're still without their first three here. So we'll see what adaptations they look to make.
Kids.
True, and especially make sure to not queue into solo queue with an admin of Scuttle.
With 70, it's just unlucky. It's just how it is. Can you send me the draft link?
I suppose.
I appreciate that, dearly. I was gonna copy paste it, but I was like, I don't care.
Oh, you could have just done something, I suppose.
What the?
Huh. Whew. Almost felt the sneeze coming. Had to lock in for a second.
How to prep yourself?
Mhm. Now, what would we like to see Tuxedo Magnum do here?
I mean, Zillion's gone, so like, I mean, that feels pretty good. Maybe you can play a little bit more of aggressive bot lane. Play like Lucian something. I truly don't know. Like the pools. I'm not familiar with people's games. Sorrow will probably go like.
I think Volibear probably next on there.
Bollies and Zhao, I think, or
Something like that. Could maybe see like an Amumu.
maybe
It's-
Wukong.
There it is. Oh, truly unfortunate. Didn't have time to mute, and I bit my tongue, so I will probably be holding back some tears as we start this next draft, which is now underway.
Now underway. Way.
I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of flame for this, but
You don't like cookies?
no, but like I was gonna say sugar cookie, so it's like
No, sugar cookies are gas. No. Base.
okay.
Base. No. No worries, King.
Usually, like whenever food takes come up with me, it's just like I'm just used to like getting battered, right?
Are you talking about like the ones that you get from Walmart, or just like your plain sugar cookie?
Well, okay. First of all, what you're talking about those like frosted with like the pink frosting and like the sprinkles and stuff, right?
Yes.
I was talking about like your plain sugar cookies, but those ones you were referencing are also really good. I wouldn't say they're like the best.
I mean, they're not top. No. I wouldn't say that either, but they are very good. I agree.
Oat cookies.
Um,
That just like sounds unfun.
What is
Sounds geriatric, Slippy.
Sounds scary. Oat cookies? No. Oat cookies are fine. Have you ever had no bake? Like the peanut butter chocolate no bake cookies? Fire! I love those. I love no bakes. Oh, not oatmeal raisin.
Okay, they are workshopping a little bit here during the draft. We got the Twitch, we've got the Tarek, we've got the Urgot, which is going to be phase 2. They really just wanted to like preemptively get that one.
That doesn't seem like how that works, but that works. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Rescue. Loves no
Joey,
bake
Joe, you
cookies.
would like oatmeal rate. I mean, for someone who says how old and decrepit they are, that just like that checks out.
Dude, with how he handles Google Sheets, I mean, it's just bad, bro.
Probably enjoys a nice bowl of tapioca pudding when he gets home from work too.
Not tapioca.
And
Chocolate chip are fine. Do you know about the Little Debbie white Christmas tree cake?
they're one of my dad's favorites. They're pretty
Oh
good.
my gosh, it is literally it's actually just like I love them so much. I can't eat them.
Personally, if I'm in that category of snack cakes, I'm more of a fan of the Hostess baseballs.
Hostess baseballs?
Well, they're only during
I'm not-
baseball season.
I'm not familiar. I'll be honest.
Morgana is going to be the pickup here. Technically a flex, but I believe this is jungle.
Just like the Hostess cupcakes. Oh,
Yeah.
I got.
But they're like baseball themed, so they're just better.
No, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, this Morg should be going in the jungle for Arctic. Jinx, it's not B1, so Ruffian's okay with it. Likely to be paired up with a jungler if I had to guess.
Lemon cookies, just such a terrible choice.
But it's gonna be Orianna.
Orianna. There we go. I mean, that's a takeaway as well. I don't know where this. I'm assuming this Morgana is not mid.
I'm
also
pretty
not
positive it's
familiar with-
Arctic.
Yeah.
Has played it in LBL. It's definitely not a Breadwater pick, that's for sure. So
That's what I was thinking. The Freebirds won game 1.
go Birds.
Gracie Mel. That is a Breadwater champ.
And we will see likely our 80 carry come out here on 3-4 Boy with Apples. Could go something like the Varus. Could go... Well, you know their pool pretty well. What could we see here?
No, yeah, I mean, pretty notoriously for Varus. Notorious for Varus. You could see him go. You can do the Smolda, do Sivir. Jin's an option as well.
It's going to be Yunara, which I don't believe was active during
True.
during our Dead Name era.
True.
So, It's going to be a different pickup here.
Technical pork chop, those Pillsbury holiday sugar cookies, I actually just eat those raw. I don't bake them at all. I just eat the cookie dough.
Although that actually okay, never
do you
mind.
eat cookies to be healthy? I mean, like let's be honest.
Well, no, but
here.
like I think like regular cookies aren't gonna like outright kill you. Like dough like might outright kill you. Allawi blind
That's
for Tuxedo
a myth.
Magnum.
Maybe if I was him, the guy, it would kill me.
I used to like while we're doing this. They lose a band, right? There used to be this pizza place where I used to live that would give out like little dough balls, for like kids to play with at the table and stuff. And those I would eat all the time, and it made my mom really mad. But like it just tasted so good. I don't know how you're like not supposed to, like how you're gonna give it to a 7-year-old and not expect them to eat the dough.
There's like there's like a dough. I think it's like a West African food that's just like a dough and you dip it in a soup with your fingers. I can't think of what it's called, but it's so good. Oh, I love it so much. It's just I'm craving it now, and there's no chance that I have anywhere close a West African food place where I live. So,
Welcome in, Sethi. The Freebirds won
Thank
game
you,
number
Watson.
1. I'm assuming you're coming off your shift at the supermarket. We are in game number 2 here. Draft phase 2, just kind of wrapping up the bands. Again, Olaf, Urga are the 2 bands for Tuxedo Magnum. Pivoting away from Vacant Tech on signature picks. Melio going to be taken away, and I'm assuming we go jungle here. I don't really see the value in blinding support, and it's going to be Zinzao. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Nice. Zinzo Warrior, and I'm always a fan. I mean, Tuxedo Magnum is basically as standard as you can get. We're going to see some pretty immense sideline pressure. Now, I do want to say they picked Alawi. Mordekaiser is open. That's probably what he's going to slam. It's going to be a lot of AP damage, but that shit just doesn't matter.
Well,
The matchup is so hard.
I don't know if I'd say it doesn't matter. But you are correct. It is going to be Heimer top. That is something I just don't want to see ever.
What do you mean? I play Hammer Top on our flex, at least 4 flex games.
And all the more
we've won every single one.
all the more recent, I don't want to see it.
We've won every single one.
That just
How can I be
that
getting
just
slandered?
can't be true.
Let me go look.
Yeah.
I'm positive about 100%.
Any thoughts to these accusations that your taste buds are chopped? By the way.
No, I'm the fat person here. My taste buds can't be chopped. That's just impossible. That just doesn't work like that. We're gonna support. And Trundle, that makes sense.
Interesting pivot. Trundle is a very good pick into the Zinzao. You kind of just stat check. Now I don't think Arctic's gonna go. The less force.
Exhaust.
The less force exhaust, but it is still pretty good. I'm literally looking at a Heimerdinger game which went 3-9. But okay. Now there's other problems in this lobby though, and it's Fiddlesticks support. So yeah.
And our flex games, I'm 3-0 on Heimerdinger.
Yeah, but that's not the game that I'm interested in.
With a 6 KDA.
Now I would pull this up on the stream, but I do think they'll get mad at how many ads pop up. League of Graphs known for no, actually no, I do kind of just want to like just show. This is why you got to be careful when you play games with people inside the Scuttle Crab Draft League. Let's take a look. I mean, we're just going to pull it up real quick on stream. Should be... Oh, you can't really see it that well. That's a little unfortunate. We've got 3... So I'll just... we got 3-9 Bear on Heimer top. 3-10 Corky Jungle from Duo. Zion mid from Zodiac. and Unkindness Elise. So many.
When was this game?
This was about 3 months ago, and I too tried to forget about it.
But it's in a norm, so it just like doesn't count.
Well-
I didn't lose LP for that.
It mattered. Well, but I lost some sanity, right?
Yeah, but certainly Jorky is certainly Jorky is more punishable than my Heimerdinger Top.
I mean, I see a carry performance on this Heimer though. It looks like you played it. You must have just been on a roll with Heimer top. You played it 3 times in a row. None of which with me. This is quite the flex lineup you got here. Bear, former diver, Mach Ryu, Zodiac, Nox, and Dira.
God, that is a lineup.
That is certainly one of the lineups of all time. Wait, why is chat why are we exposing the talks of the supermarket? I'm just trying to help
No,
support
he's
local
saying
businesses.
it's right there. W sponsor. But if you're broke, fuck off.
Now, while we're finishing out this draft here, can you speak to the allegations that you price gouge bread?
Can't take the heat.
I believe that's a direct quote too. That's like verbatim.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna buy it anyway, right?
And sugar, right? It was bread
Yeah,
and
I
sugar.
think it was bread and
Let's
sugar.
talk about this.
Mach Ryu, one of HODL's finest. If you were there, those who were there for the first crash out in this draft league, I miss it. Both two pillars of the league, both gone, I believe.
No, yeah, you're completely right.
I'm not sure that we need more drama. That's not necessarily the
Just
takeaway.
want to delete that message.
Now, what is that picture of Bear?
$2 profit margin on bread isn't even bad. Just cringe coping customers. Don't worry, they got trespassed on my bread from a store.
Well, like, I mean, eventually you're gonna run out of customers if you like ban them all, right?
Well, there's like 8 billion people, right?
Well, so this comes back to like the Amazon approach when it comes to workers, right? Like they kind of like turn and churn through workers. You know, that's like the whole shtick. You know, like in the warehouse, you know, hard life. You know, get them in for a couple months and then cycle them out. Like eventually you're gonna run out of people, right? And it's really kind of the same concept with what's the name of our store? Let me go back and look.
Seth's food stuff.
Seth's food stuff. I mean, eventually, like, it depends on like what kind of town you're in, right? Like, if you're in like, you know, small town Iowa, like, there's probably not that many.
He's in rural Iowa. Bryce gouging the local farmer and his wife for bread. Oh my gosh.
And see, and then when it comes up to talking about money, it does prove that you're just broke. I unfortunately, you know, some people spend their money wisely, other people do it less so. Well, okay, actually, okay. Now, I don't know if you're from Iowa. I simply picked a state in the Midwest. When I said rural, it could have been Kansas, it could have been Nebraska. I just said Iowa. To, you know, shout out my boy. Ryan Richardson, the fantasy Hawkeye. That one's for youngster Joey in the chat. Go Hawkeyes, but potentially broke because of Pokemon. But like the cards are so cute, it's hard to not be.
Hard not to be an addict.
And there it is. Good night.
No.
Yeah, there's this guy that we play
Oh my goodness.
fantasy football with, on Twitter every single night for about 5 years straight. He like before he'd go to bed, he would tweet "Good night" and "Go Hawkeyes." Like the actual
Committed
most
to the game.
the actual most diehard fan of any sport I've ever seen. That guy was such, well, he's not dead, but is such a big fan of Iowa sports. I respect his commitment to the commitment to the craft.
That's like, there's plenty. I know plenty of people that are like that for sure. So I understand.
I wish I understood, but I can't say that I do.
Yeah, the Vols, your Tennessee Vols, people go. That's where people go crazy.
Des Moines to Slippy, right?
Iowa City.
Isn't that the capital? There's I think there's a Cedar Rapids. Other than that, you've got me lost. While we're waiting, I switch us over here just a couple seconds early because people get really mad if you don't have the right score. Thankfully, I don't have to switch sides, but it is 1-0 in favor of the Freebirds, and you should see the skins in the game come up here in just a second. The Cyclones are cool. You know, I will say they've had some cool jerseys. You know, back when I was really into football, I remember I thought Hakeem Butler was going to be the next best thing. Turns out that he was a bum.
Oh man, how wrong you were. That's
How
so
wrong
sad.
I was. And we do see it is Flash Trundle, so wrong call already, but that's neither here nor there. We are on to the Rift for game number 2. I've noticed that you load in so quickly now that you can't assess skin game.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we could try to. I mean, we could guess right now. Let's see. I mean, no Nunaris to kiss skin, so certainly we're and no Mel skin. Certainly we're just
That
like
is, I believe that is a World Breaker Trundle. That's like my
Yeah.
good Trundle skin.
Dark Star Mordekaiser, and then Coven Morgana. I
think so. And while they're going for this fight, we'll just kind of like pivot around here real quick. I think that's what Star Guardian Jinx, right?
Star Guardian Jinx, yeah. Is that
That's the
that's
Pumpkinhead
the-
Fiddle, so the Halloween one.
yeah, Pumpkinhead Fiddle? That is.
I can't tell what Zinzal.
Is that just Trials? Is that just Trials of Twilight? Is that the new one?
I think so. Naked
Oriana.
Oriana and is that Cosmic?
Cosmic, yeah, Cosmic. I mean, 2 base skins versus 1 base skin. I'm gonna have to give it to Tuxedo Magnum.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could talk about Rashad Penny like very quickly. You know, he had an okay career, but you know, running backs just unfortunately got short shelf lives. Dinner gonna be zoned off this wave, gonna have to take the long walk back. And now, does Dinner help out his teammate here? Does he? It's actually
Maybe
take a
he's
little bit of
afraid.
poke here.
Oh my gosh, Arctic's gonna do the same exact. Certainly he knows.
And the
certainly
crazy part,
Sorrow knows.
the crazy part is that they could have warded, right? But they didn't. And it's crazy that it's so much worse on Trundle. You don't take this Raptor that quickly, but Zinzal doesn't take the red buff any quicker. And this play is just so much worse. You know, Trundle can just stat check you so much harder. Is going to
He
get
didn't
it,
get it.
and it's gonna take too long for Arctic, but Arctic doesn't care.
What if he just like lays in wait in this bush?
We're not going to get to see that opportunity. Fool me once, fool me twice. W comes through, there's the smite. Gonna force out the flash. And Arctic's going to take away the Krug.
Dude, he has Sorrow's over here trying to farm his camps, listening to Carly Rae Jepsen, and Arctic just comes in trying to just starts beating ass.
Now, it's also important to note that Fiddle also used flash in the bot lane while that was all happening.
Oh, I didn't even think to look at sums. No combat sums for our lovely blue side. Dinner is probably gonna have to flash here.
Is maybe
Oh, he's
just going to
dead.
fall. Just dead. Mel picking up first blood. And
It
it's
just
like
be like
clockwork.
that sometime.
We're now back to he's already spotted out by the Fiddle effigy.
Dude, Arctic is so
Like
funny.
we're
This is-
actually in like a hyperbolic time chamber because we had this exact pathing in game number 1 from Arctic.
He can't keep getting away from the. Well, after this, you know, people are gonna start warding. No, he's gonna try to walk back. People are gonna start warding, right? Surely, people start warding.
I mean, well,
He
dude,
knows exactly where he's at.
like it's just despicable. It's truly despicable.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, that-
oh, it
that
hit him.
W
He sees him. He
connected.
sees him.
What's Arctic? I mean, you're up level 3 to level 2. If you get the roam from your team, you can definitely look to go in here, and that's going to be the Mel trying to force out the root, not going to be able to do it, forcing out the flash, and all of that. And Arctic again comes away with nothing. For all of this aura farming that he's doing, he's actively like losing out to Sorrow.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun to watch.
And now Sorrow
Sorrow's
maybe
at the
look for a
early
gank on the
game.
bot
Oh, they
side.
see him now.
Does have flash, could look to go in, but not going to do so. And now we'll see Arctic just go back to their camps.
Dude, I can't believe Joey just asked. Joey just asked that question. He knows exactly why.
Tier looking to aggress here. Now, I'm not super familiar with the fiddle support tech and when it's good, when it's not. Seems pretty solid there, though, with the silence and the suck onto Tiny Shoes and Boy with Apples. The Chomper's going to connect there just onto the Morgana, but Tier is going to fall. Does not have a flash, though, and that's 2 early kills for the Freebirds.
No, yeah, I don't think that getting your 2 broken champion, getting your 2 new champions kills early is not a great. Oh, Vacant
Taking a heavy trade here. Zen looking like they could go with like a flash W, and that's gonna be the fadeaway Bluetooth auto, and Zen picking that one up. Once again, my eyes just keep traveling to Arctic. Now walking up here is potentially invading the Krug. No reset, by the way.
No reset?
And I mean, you have 2 longswords. I mean, you can win this if you are Sorrow. Now we got counteracting one-on-ones. Level down, though, and the W connect does not connect there. Sorrow doesn't have the flash, and Trundle just stat checks you to death. And now Alawi finds themselves in a tough spot, uses the ultimate just onto the Mordekaiser. And Arctic's going to be able to walk this one out, or will they? They're laying in wait. Arctic, don't do it. Don't go into the Mordecai or the Alawi W. So much damage coming through, and it's going to be a kill there for Vacant Tech.
Like, Zinza's 700 gold up, and he actually just got stat checked by Trundle. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is what youngster Joey wishes he was.
Yeah, it's Shockwave connects there by Dinner.
Right?
Golden Eclipse though gonna pick off Dinner in the mid lane. Solo kill there for Breadwater.
No, yeah, this is. I mean, he's got Dark Steel too. Man.
Yeah, things are looking a lot better early here for the Freebirds. Well, that's good. That's good. That means that Slippy's coming back for Scuttle 4.
That is so funny.
That's a big takeaway from that message I'm seeing.
Dude, holy you're right. That's someone screenshot that. That's a commitment.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's where the value of like, and now we're, you know, like what the exhaust, right? It just makes like any fight with an enemy 80 Bruiser Jungle just that much more impossible for him. That's why I like it so much over the Flash. Like once you're in a Trundle, like you're not going out anyway, so you may as well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, might as well send it, right?
Mm-hmm. Now we do have a reset coming through this time for Arctic. Does have the Hearthbound Axe, likely going into that Trinity Force. Interesting to not go to Sheen. Well, I'm not sure. It really, if anything, you're like 1.5 out of 3.5. I don't think we can count Hodl 2.5.
No, we definitely can.
Well, it's like a half. It's like a semi, right?
I mean, if you have a half day of school and you don't show up, you miss the school. I mean, Tier's just dead.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's true.
We can count it. I mean, Vacant's got ults. Who's going to Brazil? And it's going to be
Sorrow.
Sorrow with your new vacation. I hope you enjoy your new home.
Crescent Guard gets
As this is
used.
the
Vacant will kill them.
dying.
Zen should be able to pick up the Mordekaiser here, so trading one back, does hit the W, hits the slap down, will eventually pick up that kill, but Dragon's going to be picked up on the other side, and these bot camps are likely not long, and Dinner is just dead again. Breadwater is on a rampage.
Holy sh! Yeah, that was... what the fuck?
The fact that Breadwater fell to the 8th pick in round 1 will befuddle me to this day.
I don't know, man. Just people being silly.
Quite possibly the best player of HODL 2.
Oh, for sure, right?
Well, I don't know about for sure. You know, there was...
Oh, I guess you have Achilles, right?
Well, you have Achilles.
You can just stop right there.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, Rin, right? One of the best top lane performances
right.
we've ever seen.
I mean, we were seeing some really good Draven there for a while.
Well, who was that?
I don't know. I forgot their name.
I think
Dog
too.
something? Puppy?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine not picking Breadwater number 1, to be honest.
Shout out Checo Pork Chop. I appreciate you. Scuttle 3 Bear. We're working on things. No worries, go.
I mean, really, maybe you're just like an even Steven, right?
Maybe.
As the pillar connects there onto Zen. Chase down there. Mordekaiser E is not quite up. Good dodge there by Arctic. Did come with all the grubs and the other dragon, and now the Fiddlesticks all onto both members. Chompers not gonna connect on anybody. Yunar doing a lot of damage with the binding. Now I see where this is maybe a bad match there for them. Morgana flashing in. Tyr picks up that death. Boy with Apple's able to get that one, forcing out the flash of Bandit as well. Was Tiny Shoes with that engage, the counter engage rather. Hey, now we got an Age of Retribution in the bot side. Bandit should be able to get out.
Oh, what a sidestep. He wins this now. Like, really hard.
Yeah.
Wait till he ults him.
Engage.
He's dead.
Not really a whole lot to do, but run this one out.
Wow.
So how does mid lane ever play the game from this point?
I don't think you do. I think you. I mean, we're gonna see a gank here. Is what it looks like. I mean, but we also.
Directed cam not going to show it, and Sorrow gets hit up there with a flash pillar, but the connection still comes through. Crescent Guard going to buy them a lot of time, and the Shockwave maybe going to do enough. Golden Eclipse wasn't able to do enough, but Breadwater now unstoppable. Tyr is here. Tyr is trying, but Tyr is falling. I would have to assume Arctic could die. Shutdown goes over to the Orianna, which is absolutely massive, but now the force out flash with the E. Now Tyr trying to run down Breadwater, but you are 4 levels down. We're now back to the top side where we see a heavy trade. Zen did survive. Both flashes got used. We don't know what else happened.
OMG, Demi high. No, but Spirit Message first item. Wow.
Well, you're into a lot of MR, right? Or you know, a lot of AP.
No, yeah, I mean, I understand. I just didn't think it was gonna be like that. But no, that makes sense.
And another null magic.
And another null magic mantle.
Yeah, this is, now we actually might see Tiny Shoes in a bit of a rough spot. Has no flash. Can you give this over to the Jinx? Try and get that win condition. And that is heads up there from Sorrow. Give that over to your 80 carry. End of the day, it's still a Jinx comp. Any comp with the Jinx is a Jinx comp.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's philosophical almost.
Some say I'm a bit of a philosopher.
Some call him Galilex Force.
Oh, whoa. Maybe that'll be the name of my next alt that I will make sure to report to Scuttle.
I can't even think of another philosopher. Oh, Copernicus?
Socrates?
Confucius? Socrates.
Redwater's lurking up here on the top side.
Yeah,
Maybe
I thought that too, Pork Chop. It was like he's an astronomer, right? Or something like that.
Well, like philosophy and like astrology kind of go hand in hand, right?
Okay, that's not what I said at all.
Well, like zodiac signs, right?
No, I don't. That's not what I said, but
Well, I'm saying it for you. I thought that was Newton Slippy. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that discovering I don't think discovering gravity is really like philosophical either.
Is Galileo not? Oh, I got it. I'll just go see. I won't embarrass myself any further.
As Tiny Shoes not able to hit the Q. Double shockwave, good there from Dinner. And is there follow-up here from Zinzao? Does not have the flash, forcing out the heal from Tiny Shoes.
No, he did like.
Binding connects there onto Sorrow. And with the Glacial and the Pillar, Crescent Guard is going to get forced out there. And this seems pretty miserable. I'm going to be honest. The black, or the Glacial Morgana with the Trundle Pillar and the Yunara Slow. Where are my Boots of Swifties?
For who?
For just
I'm
like
sorry, I was
anybody,
thinking
I
about
think.
Galileo.
I think like anyone on red side. Just
True. So, I mean, if we're going back to the Galileo thing, it's just like he really just like observed a lot. Is that a
well,
he like
Bandit's dead.
he was the first one to see 4 moons of Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
He supported the heliocentric system. I don't know what to call it. System is the word I'm gonna use.
Well, Angel, that's great and all, but I mean, I would
say something terrible.
well, I would just say like the Reds are like far superior, but oh,
There was no need for that.
I will say
It's been a low-hanging fruit.
for how this game's been playing out, I don't think the gold lead is that high for the Freebirds.
Heliocentric's literally phonetic. Is it
Oh,
not?
Fiddlesticks is ulting. Fiddlesticks is in. With the flash engage there from Bandit, not able to hit up on the chompers, but the binding does connect there. And now Bandit and Boy with Apples are fighting to the death. It looks like it's going to go the way of Boy with Apples. 2-on-3 tiers, trying what they can. Is going to be able to pick up the Morgana, but it will be a 2-for-1 in the end. I saw the vision from Bandit, but the glasses are just a little foggy.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to make a play here, I think. Yunara's kind of taking over the game. Mel's taking over the game, so... I mean, you're just gonna kind of look for what you can grab, and I mean, trading kills is good at this point. And you should also say that this gold lane's not that bad. It is 4K at 16 minutes.
Well, Your Honor, at the time of my message, it was 2K. Things happen quickly.
Still,
here
I mean, that's still
in
pretty
this
bad.
Hellcraft Draft League. Yeah. I mean, at that price of bread, the Tuxedo Magnum certainly can't afford a trip to Seth's Food stuff at the current state of the game. But Jinx is on that Yuntal. Your Ori has an item, so it's not impossible, but everyone's down across the board. You got 2 items on the Yunara, 2 items on the Mel, a fully stacked Dark Seal. Interested to see if we get a trip to the library from Redwater. It's looking a little grim. And not talking about Grim Morbid.
Dude, what a bar.
Not going to connect there from Zen. Mordekaiser, because really just had like their way of it in the top lane. Just kind of isolated, you know, not having to deal with anything. Just thriving.
Well, you had that one gank, right, from Zinzao?
Yeah. Well, once again, we will look back in a couple of weeks and we will ask, how did Breadwater fall to the end of the first round?
We try to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
We tried. I mean,
We tried our best. Like, if the people don't want to listen, the people don't want to listen. Zen
Oh, he's
flashes
dead.
in the death
Oh,
round,
wait,
will
so
still
Sorrow's dead
fall.
too.
Sorrow is down 3 levels. I don't see how he wins this one. The Mordekaiser passive going to do so much work. Crescent Guard forcing out the flash. Fade away flash there from Vacant Tech. Picks up a double kill in a 2-on-1. And it is just looking very, very tough here for Tuxedo Magnum.
Oh?
And now
We dodged the
Tyr
damage.
goes in onto Breadwater, forcing out the flash. Golden Eclipse onto Dinner, not gonna be able to pick up the kill. The Pillar has to flash for flash. Now Tyr's coming in with the ultimate. Arctic still able to pick up that kill. Tyr gonna fall under their tower. Breadwater is godlike, 7-0-1.
Yeah, this is something for sure. Things are happening.
They sure are.
Quick question. What week do Freebirds versus Skunkers play? Just a question.
I think it's later in the season. I think if I remember talking with Vacant Tech, it's no, it's week 4. Week 4.
Oh, so 2 weeks? That's not that bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
And that's when we get our fabled matchup.
Our fabled matchup of Tiny Shoes Coach Pizza.
Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about.
The matchup that was denied by Big Huddle last season, Dream to Me versus Breadwater, will be exciting. What's not exciting is watching Mordekaiser just ever on the Rift. Talk about...
I mean, but it's like a Lowy, right? Like, so at some point,
I think Alawi's like of a higher class than Mordekaiser.
oh, just stop it, man. That has to be just wrong.
What I like to say about Vacant Tech is Vacant likes champions who walk in molasses. If they have a movement speed over 250, I don't think he's interested. Binding is going to connect there onto Sorrow. Pillar is going to connect there. Glacial Augment forcing out the Crescent Guard, and this jungle is no longer yours, Sorrow.
Agreed. Fire logos.
True. A lot of work went into the Tuxedo Magnum one, drawn by hand, if you can believe it. Now, we probably should try to talk about this game a little bit, right? How does the Tuxedo Magnum bring this one back?
I don't get a Jinx reset and 700 gold shutdowns. That's pretty much all that I can.
Well, that's a
plan
kill.
out.
That's going to be a pillar, though. Arctic is popped the Rift Herald. Sorrow is likely going to fall here. Does go down legendary. Fiddlesticks with the ult flash, but Mel hops into the Rift Herald to get away. And Tyr is in the Mordekaiser ultimate.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
Now, do we think that was an intentional Rift Herald hop in?
Probably.
See, when people, this is my opinion. If people say they accidentally got into the Rift Herald, I just don't believe them, ever. I just think they're lying. I don't think that you can...
Oh, the pillar into the Rift Herald, forcing out the flash of Bandit. Tower goes down. Inhibitor is going to go down. Mid tower is being sieged. Can they stop? Well, something something happened there. A little bit of impotence coming out there from Arctic as we see the dash from Sorrow with the Crescent Guard. Vacant Tech taking a lot of damage there. The Arctic is there. Shockwave does connect onto 2, but it's not going to lead to any kills. Flash in from there from Boy with Apples. Feel themselves. Bandit is dead. Sorrow is dead. Boy with Apples is now wailing on this red side. Dinner is dead. Double kill there from Breadwater. Zen and Tyr, only ones left alive. And it looks like we might be having ourselves a 2-0 series here. They're wailing on these towers. They will take these super quick. Alawi going to pull in the soul of Arctic, trying to do the damage that they can, but it's not going to be enough. Zen gets pulled in by Mordekaiser, and all that is left is Tyr with the R from the Morgana going to pick up that kill. Tiny Shoes will die to the tower, but they will watch as their team wins 2-0 here tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a wrap. I mean, this team looks very good. Freebirds look like a top team in the league, obviously. That was a pretty convincing win. Breadwater looks like the best mid laner. So no, I can appreciate what's happening.
Yeah, that was something. I feel like there was a lot that happened that game. Went on a lot of different tangents and paths and discussions. I think there was some talk of astrology. There was some talk of Iowa. There was some talk of I think Rashad Penny at one point.
Akeem Butler.
Akeem Butler also came up. But no, the Freebirds looking pretty strong here. Very, very, very strong. And they got the series win here 2-0. They now find themselves at 2-0 on the season. Believe they're there with the Bonkers, and that might be it. I think those are your only 2-0 teams in the league so far. Well, as far as the Baron division. As far as the Dragon division, you got a couple 2-0 teams: the Engineers, the Penny Pinchers, and the Frauds, all at 2-0.
Yep, a lot of different diversity between the leagues, which I appreciate. So I am a big fan of it. I don't know. I don't have anything else.
No, Slippy, we can't be starting this.
Hashtag PP win. No, it's the PPs. I mean, that's just what they are. Westworth, you got anything else?
No, I don't think I've got much else here tonight. As you can tell, already losing my voice here, just like a little bit. It's always a staple here when casting. Quick 2-0 series win though. Congratulations to the Freebirds. I mean, I guess you could do a quick interview if you wanted.
Ooh, I already started rating people.
That's fine.
So much. That's unlucky.
Maybe
We'll
next
go ahead and
time.
do that. We're gonna send you guys over to Shynock, who is doing his podcast about the LCS changes. So we'll go over there. Our good buddy Dizzy Dave himself. Sending you over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on Monday.